The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the morning crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
Let's go. It's Brian and Kenzie, Q101, 605. It's 37 degrees. We have so much to look forward to today, and I don't like to look back. Yesterday's history. Tomorrow's a mystery. And today, you know what today is? Today is a gift. That's why they call it the present.
Who said that? Ja Rule?
Mike Ditka.
Okay.
Mike Ditka. Ja Rule may have said it somewhere in the conversation.
Sound like a Ja Rule line?
Yesterday's history. Tomorrow's a mystery. Hey, yo. That's my Ja Rule impersonation.
That's not bad. I've heard worse.
I heard my voice.
I know.
Holy cow. How's he do that?
Well, I don't think it's a choice for him.
Is it the natural
I think
pipes?
it's how his vocal cords are wired.
Got it. So remember that today when you see the sun rising out there and you got maybe a job you're not too happy about going to. Remember that. Today's a gift. It's the present. But before we dive into today, I just opened up our text line and I just saw the takeaway. So if you're only in the show at this hour, you may not even know this, but at the end of the show every day at about 9:40, we say, what are you taking away from the show today? Something that's memorable that happened in the last 4 hours. And people texted in. And Trucker Mike had texted in yesterday. He just opened up the text line and says, according to Kara, Dick Butkus was the greatest kicker in Chicago Bears history. That just made me chuckle. That got me going things. You never know what's going to happen now because the next second, well, you know, it could be just something, a real random conversation could start. But I'll tell you one thing for sure is going to happen. Every hour, Cage the Elephant tickets. Every hour. In fact, we'll give away some in 10 minutes. How about 6:15-ish or so? We've got tickets, the first pair for Cage the Elephant, to take care of you early people that are here, the people that keep Chicago moving, and Naperville, and Aurora, and Chicago Heights, and Palatine, and Gurnee. Ja! All y'all who are out there working for the city and all the places, things that you do.
So the Cage tickets at 6:15-ish, maybe 6:20. That's a caller 10 situation.
Yes.
312-591-8300. 710.
Yep.
Cage the Elephant tickets. Clash with Kenzie, but it's Clash with Kara because Kara Caravu's filling in for Kenzie on maternity leave.
That's fine. We'll do that.
Yep.
Yep.
That's one you got to win those. We're not going to give them to you just because you're nice.
That's right.
Just because you're on hard times.
And we appreciate all that you're nice and you're on hard times.
We love you.
But
God bless you.
But you got to win them.
Got to win.
And then at 8, we'll do it again. And at 9:20, we'll do it again. At 9, we'll reserve those Burt Kreischer tickets for the machine.
What a day. Not to mention funny stuff that will happen in between.
Yeah, there's a lot of funny stuff, too. We're not just like Oprah giving away cars.
I wish we were like Oprah, but we're not.
It'd be nice.
Do you think Oprah's funny? It's not really what she was known for.
I think she said some funny things in interviews, if you have to, go through them. But I wouldn't say, who's funny? Oprah.
That Oprah.
Yeah, that Oprah who's on our Mount Rushmore of Chicago that really set a lot of people off.
I know. I'm still amazed people didn't like Oprah.
Well, here's the thing. Maybe more recently because she only gave $5 million to Hawaii.
Which I wasn't happy about.
Well, I don't count other people's money. If you give $5 million, I'm pretty happy with you.
But
I know you have $1 billion, but you can't give $1 billion.
That's the thing. I only count money when you have the billion in front of your net worth.
Well, here's the problem with people that want them to give all of it.
Tell me the problem with these people, Brian.
If you have all of it, you wouldn't give all of it.
Yeah, but I'll never have $1 billion, so it doesn't matter.
You can't go with that logic. You can't pull that up.
I'll never have that much money.
You never know.
No, I do know. It'll never happen.
Yeah, I know too. You will not have that.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
All right. Congrats to Richie Leanos checking in from Oak Lawn. He got the tickets to Cage the Elephant. First person through today. Don't worry. 7:10 is your next opportunity in Clash with Kenzie. Kara Caravu's going to be in for Kenzie on maternity leave. So I can't remember. She's won a couple times this week. Kara has, I think.
Historically, in the 2 weeks she's filled in for Kenzie, she's done okay.
She's done okay.
She's done okay.
She's done okay.
You can beat her. If you're listening right now, you can beat her.
I think you can. We got faith in you.
Yeah.
So 7:10, of course, we'll do it then again at 8 and 9:20 for all the Cage tickets the rest of the day for you Cage fanatics. 9 o'clock, Burt Kreischer tickets coming up. But first, let's get to something more immediate. A fact that makes your brain go. Now, there are 3 new foods coming into your Jewel or your Mariano's or Target or Walmart, wherever you get your food. There's 3 new products being delivered today, and one of them kind of blows my mind. This is more of a personal thing, but I wonder about you guys, that it's possibly going to change my mind about something that I think is the most disgusting thing on earth to eat.
Are you saying there's new foods, like new inventions?
I would say inventions, because they're kind of combinations.
All right.
That are going to be in the stores. 3 new ones today. Now, I can't guarantee it's going to be at your Jewel, Mariano's, Walmart, or Target, or wherever you get your food. I guess Aldi I should throw in there too, but Aldi has their own kind of stuff,
Yeah,
right?
they're owned by the same people that own Trader Joe's.
Yeah,
so they're off in their own little universe.
Can't guarantee those places will have them, but the real grocery stores.
Is this like a Snickers ice cream bar that you're making Snickers more palatable?
Well, let me just tell you this. I'll give you a little more of a hint.
All right.
I despise ranch in anything.
Yes.
Ranch dressing, ranch Doritos. But mainly, I can even tolerate ranch Doritos possibly if I had to, like in a pinch, like I'm on Epstein Island and I need some food to survive.
Why are you on Epstein Island?
I don't know.
Why put yourself there?
I don't know.
All of the hypothetical places you put yourself on Epstein Island.
Okay, so let's say I'm on Gilligan's Island. Okay, and I only have ranch Doritos to eat to survive. I'd probably eat a couple before I die eventually. Ranch is the worst thing ever invented. It's terrible. It's disgusting. It's not real, but
It's not real.
It's not real.
Was it the moon landing?
I think it's stuff that they were going to throw away, and somebody took a taste, some moron in the factory, and said, let's make this, and it's coaxed people into believing it's good.
Wow.
There's something they're combining with ranch that's going to be in the stores today that could possibly change my take on ranch. And I have to try it and see if I could eat it and like it.
And we're going to find out around 6:30?
Yes, we will. That's a fact. It'll make your brain go. A couple other things going in the stores, too.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
So here we go with a fact that'll make your brain just go. As Kara Caribou now joins the show, filling in for Kenzie here on maternity leave. Kara,
Good morning.
Good morning. How was the ride in from Oak Park?
It was good. Traffic's good. There's a little bit of a sunshine delay on the Ike, though.
Can you tell Kara's done traffic before? It's funny that Chicago used to, they had the Gapers delay, and then there's the sunshine delay.
Which is better than a Gaper's delay.
It is. Just kind of blinds you and you slow down.
Yeah.
I mean, the sun's a great thing to have.
I'd rather have it than not.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'd rather not gape at an accident. I'd rather gape at the sun.
Oh, look at that. How about that today?
Wise words.
Kara's coming in hot. All right, so here we go with the fact that makes your brain go. Now, there's 3 food products being released today in grocery stores like your Jewel, your Mariano's, Target, Walmart. Where else can you buy food? 7-Eleven.
What's like a great value or like a big
Yeah,
lots?
I think I cover everything with those 4, or at least the majority of people listening.
I'd like to know where people get their groceries from.
I don't know where they get their groceries. Kara, where's your number 1 choice?
Instacart.
But okay, but where's the Instacart guy or girl go?
Usually either Pete's Fresh Market or Tony's Finer Foods.
Okay, so I didn't mention either of those.
Yeah.
I'm way off.
And Tony's Finer Food sounds awesome.
It is.
Yeah.
It actually is.
Is that an Oak Park exclusive?
I believe it's in Riverside.
Okay.
But there's a few. There's not just that
I mean,
one.
I'm dropping, I didn't even say this. I mean, my number 1 is Costco. I go
Yeah,
Costco
I know that.
and Mariano's. I go Costco and like Mariano's Jewel. I kind of
I
combine
like
them.
Mariano's too. I like stores that have wine. That, you
Well,
know.
Mariano's on Lawrence has a bar in it.
Yes.
They have a piano
So
player
does
and you
the
go there
one-
and you can drink while you shop.
Yep, in the West Loop. And I shop a lot more when there's wine. So
Me too.
It's a very smart marketing move.
Yep.
It seems so unnecessary.
It's not. It's not,
It
Case.
seems so unnecessary.
If you drank, you would understand.
Yeah, but if you're like, should I stop for a glass of wine after work? Oh, but I need groceries.
Who
you can do
stops for-
both.
do people do that? Do they stop for a glass of wine somewhere?
Who are you? Yes, people.
I didn't know.
Well, you get off work at 10. Well, by later, but you know what I mean? Regular people that get off at 5, yeah, they do like
Yeah.
to stop and have a cocktail.
But also, Case is straight edge, so he doesn't drink.
That's true. Well, I don't right now either, but it sounds like a good idea.
Okay, you've waited for this fact, and we're getting sidetracked already, but it's okay because it was a healthy conversation. So there's 3 new things being delivered in grocery stores today, and one of them is going to change my stance. I could anyway do that because I despise ranch. Ranch is like glue mixed with fettuccine Alfredo cough medicine. It's the worst tasting thing ever.
All right.
You would like ranch?
When I was a kid, I used to eat like a bowl of ranch with a little lettuce in it and call it a salad. Like it was like soup.
Oh, God. I might not be able to continue. My throat's contracting.
Unfortunately, that was a great visual. It's also disgusting. It's really hard to think about.
I didn't even ask you, Case. Do you like ranch?
Oh, yeah. I'm a normal guy.
Oh.
Meaning you're abnormal.
I'm gonna put a ranch poll up. Just ranch, yes or no, on Twitter for
I mean, if
Q101
there's a
thread.
choice to blue cheese wins. with
Thank
me.
you.
Yeah.
So
No,
just
see, I don't like the blue cheese.
Oh, blue cheese is the best. So here's what's in the stores today that could possibly change my mind on ranch. These new food combinations are coming out, and this is happening today. Hidden Valley. I think they invented ranch in a lab.
Yep.
Well, they did it in their valley.
It took those German scientists after World War II, and they had to make ranch.
That's really unfortunate. I think that's where ranch came from.
These are all facts I'm distributing today. Hidden Valley announced today. Now, National Ranch Day is March 10th.
I didn't know there was a ranch day. All right, good to know.
That's Sunday.
The Lord's Day.
So they've announced this is coming out, possibly for a limited time, possibly for a long time. It is Cheez-It flavored ranch dressing.
Oh,
Now that might get me in.
really?
Cheez-Its are incredible.
I'm just imagining Cheez-Its on a salad.
Try
That
it.
would make the salad better.
Yeah, probably would.
You had a bowl of ranch and one piece of lettuce, and you thought that was good.
If only I added a Cheeto. Yeah.
So, yes, there you go. That's it. When I saw that, I go, maybe I can change my tune on ranch.
So it's not, to be clear, it's not a Cheez-It that is ranch flavored. It is ranch that is Cheez-It flavored.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
ranch dressing, Cheez-It flavored.
It was
All
the
right.
first assumption, like what you just said. That's why I went, ew. I don't know if I'd want a Cheeto tasting like ranch.
I gotta say, I love this country. God bless America. This is why we have scientists doing things like this. This is the innovation that I want to see. I feel like at this point we have all the medicine we could possibly ever want. I'm glad that
I don't think so.
I'm glad that we are pushing the boundaries of what ranch dressing was and what it could be. I am in on this absolutely. I will be celebrating National Ranch Day accordingly.
So, you'll be eating Cheez-It ranch?
On Sunday?
I'm gonna come over to your house.
It's a shame there's an hour less on Sunday. It's
I know.
an hour less ranch.
Oh, God, it's an hour. That's messed up. That's like how Black History Month is the shortest month.
Yeah.
Ranch History Day is the shortest day. That's really messed up.
Wow. I don't think there's a conspiracy involved here. I just want to put that out there. I will say this ranch dressing looks yellow. Looks like a Cheez-It. Looks like a liquid Cheez-It. It says great for dipping, cheesy ranch.
Oh, yeah.
And they're also releasing other flavors, just so you know, on that day, March 10th, this Sunday. So it'll be a Cheez-It ranch, a garlic ranch, a Nashville hot ranch.
Ooh.
Wow.
There's also going to be a creamy jalapeno ranch.
See, all those sound better than Cheetos to me.
They all sound better than regular ranch.
Yeah.
Creamy jalapeno, a spicy hot honey ranch, green goddess ranch.
What is Green Goddess?
No
It's
idea.
a great dressing. I don't know what it is. It's like green. That's why it's called.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, simple enough.
Was it made with solar panels?
I don't know.
I don't understand that. And then Parmesan ranch, too. This is goes to my theory that ranch alone cannot be good. You have to
Yeah.
add something good to it to make it good.
Well, but they sell ranch.
I know, but it's the worst thing ever. And people that have it, I don't trust people that eat ranch.
You have trust issues.
It's a good base. Well, just like macaroni and cheese is better when you add stuff to it, but I still love macaroni and cheese. You know, ranch probably is better when you add stuff to it.
Wait, you're saying macaroni and cheese, you add that to stuff? Or you add
add
stuff to mac and cheese?
To mac and cheese.
Yeah, okay.
Like
Well,
everything you said added to the ranch would be fine in
I
macaroni
thought
and cheese.
I thought you were adding like mac and cheese to Frosted Flakes or something for a second. Okay. I mean, I know I'm probably an outlier here because people just love ranch, but I despise it. I think it's the worst, and I think
When's the last time you had it?
by accident, somebody got me at Subway was it the chicken bacon ranch sub, and I just had to eat it because I was hungry. I scraped off the ranch with the plastic, knife for a little bit, but there was residue. I ate it.
And you were an adult when this happened?
Oh, this was like a couple weeks ago.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We just gave you that fact that makes your brain go. That today, in stores where you buy your food, you could find yourself a Cheez-It flavored ranch available because Ranch Day is Sunday, just so you know. I despise ranch personally. I'm Brian. I'm on the show named Brian. If you're new to the show, it's Brian and Kenzie, although today it's Brian with Kara Caravu in for Kenzie because she's on maternity leave, and that's Case, the producer over there.
Hello.
There you go. Now you know everybody. So I'm the one that hates ranch. I think it's the worst thing ever invented. It should be outlawed. In fact, it should be top of the list of priority, get that outlawed before we worry about other things.
This is what you think the president should be worried about? Or not the presidents, but the people running for president?
Someone wants my vote? Start off with that. You know, pulling out of Ukraine or whatever in that war. That's two.
You're less concerned about the Middle East. You're more worried about the ranch concerns right now.
Yes, and listen, I'm surprised. Just like Braveheart yesterday, where Case did a review in the podcast, you'll find that in the 8 o'clock hour. He'd never seen the movie Braveheart. It was an incredible and polarizing and controversial review of Braveheart.
We made some history yesterday.
You can find that on the podcast, the Brian and Kenzie podcast. Aaron checked in and said, if Braveheart had Cheez-It Ranch, there would not have been a war.
That's true.
Wow.
It's true.
I'm not saying this is so good, this Cheez-It Ranch, but I'm willing to try it. I'm open to evolving.
That's why there used to be so many wars. Not that there's not now. There's still a lot of violence in this world, which is unfortunate. But think about it. Like in the 1800s, War of 1812, Civil War, I'm sure there were other ones.
There's some other ones.
They had nothing better to do.
Why not just fight?
Yeah, it was like a hobby.
Yeah.
War was just a hobby.
Yeah. They just, once again, nothing good happened
No,
60
it
years
was how
plus
you
ago.
travel. There was no vacation.
Oh, it sounds
That's how
awful.
you travel to get away?
Yeah,
Go to
you
war?
just do war.
Do war. Okay. We got a lot of people checking in. Again, a lot of people do agree with me. Jose checking in from Bolingbrook. I'm on Team Brian against Ranch. Thank you, Jose. Appreciate you.
Same with Jeremy. Jeremy.
Coca-Cola Mike checked in. He said, Brian, ranch is so nasty it should be a federal crime to even produce it.
Thank you. These are criminals. They've addicted you to something that's terrible. It can't be good for you either. I don't want to hear that argument that ranch is good for you.
I don't think anybody's made that argument.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm just waiting for someone to say, yeah, but it's chock full of vitamin D.
I don't think it is.
I don't know either one. So listen, we'll keep this conversation going because it's very important today we get to it. But I want to remind you, coming up a week from, a week from tomorrow?
It's already Thursday?
I know.
Wow.
The Brian and Kenzie live from Lizzie McNeil's on March 15th. So that's a week from Friday with St. Patty's Day will be a week from Sunday, but we're going to party Friday. We ain't letting them sneak away. Get your little green beer on and get your free stuff. Here's what we got. Like usual, you get there early in the 6 o'clock hour. You'll have some free breakfast for you at Lizzie McNeil's. Also, ticket giveaways about every 15 minutes. An acoustic performance from the vaccines. We'll probably get some bagpipe people in there too. Some other Irish people. We can all pretend to be Irish too. My wife's Irish. I pretend.
That's nice. Is she going to show up?
She may show up. Last year she wanted to show up, and Harper our baby was only, I think, 4 months old at that point.
It was your baby. You tell me.
4 months. And she was all into it. And I said, you know what? Why don't we just take a pause on this one? She's 4 months old. And we've taken her to bars.
Yeah.
breweries in our neighborhood.
It's a great age to take 'em.
Dovetail. It
Yeah.
is a great age to get them, addicted to alcohol. That's a joke.
Teasing.
That's a joke. But I said, nah, don't do it. And last year got so out of control. I'm glad we didn't bring the baby down there. Megan came the first year we did the broadcast 3 years ago, so she's going to maybe make a pop in. Harper will be at daycare this time, so it'll be, we didn't have daycare back then.
She was awesome 2 years ago. She came in, complained about you peeing on the floor in the apartment you guys lived in, and then left. She was there like 15 minutes.
It was a mic drop.
It was awesome.
She just savagely destroyed me and then left, chugged a beer, and then got the hell out of there. So that's going to be 1 week from Friday. Lizzie McNeil's. The information's at Q101.com. It's a bar we can almost see the bar from where we are at NBC Tower, off, not far from Navy Pier, and it's on the water.
Yeah,
it's a
nice.
beautiful Chicago setting. I know a lot of people come in from the burbs, and you can go there and really experience, because everybody stops in Lizzie McNeil's.
And their food's really good.
It is.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. So that'll be coming up 1 week from Friday. So be there with us on St. Patty's Day, or at least the day before, 2 days before.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and Tabitha just texted in 630. I plan on calling off to be at Lizzie's with you guys. That's the right answer. Make it a 3-day weekend. It's perfect, too, because you maybe had some time off around Christmas, and now you're hitting that little itchy point of almost 3 months from Christmas. And I need another 3-day weekend. Lizzie McNeil's next Friday, 6 to 10. We party, we have concert tickets, and we have a good time. We like hanging out with you, we just chit-chat.
Yeah, you're 3 months removed from Christmas, 3 months before 4th of July.
Ooh.
This is the 3-day weekend to have.
This is that itch to get a day off. And I don't know how anybody actually does it anymore, goes, I'm sick. since the pandemic.
What are you, Ferris Bueller?
Yeah.
Just be an adult and say, I'm taking a personal day.
Yeah, sure.
You don't
Everybody-
need to lie to anybody.
Yeah, it used to be fun or to come up with a way and lie, but I don't
Yeah.
think you have to lie anymore. Bosses are too scared of you.
You don't need to lie for fun, Brian. There's better
Right.
things to do.
And there's
Yeah.
a new law in Chicago this year. You can take personal days even if you're part-time.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's that law?
I don't know.
Oh,
No, there's some new law that passed in Chicago this year where now part-time employees get a certain amount of PTO.
oh,
So, yeah. Paid.
paid?
Yeah.
But you don't know this law. Is it a Carol law? Is it made up?
No, it's not made up. I'm just not studious enough to know the actual
Okay,
deeds,
well, we'll
but
dig deep
if
in
you
this
Google,
law.
Yeah.
We'll dig in this in a second, but in the meantime, it's Gil Curtis with your headlines.
This is not headline news. After the failure of Madam Web, Dakota Johnson says she's giving up on superhero movies. And from her earlier experiences, she knows when she's been spanked at the box office. A new senior living complex in Virginia will employ robot helpers. Also on staff, their grandchildren to help them change the batteries. A New Mexico teacher lets students engage in a sword fight in class. New Mexico, where even the teachers are on meth. And experts say fasting can add 2 years to your life. Just keep in mind those 2 years really, really suck. This is not headline news.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.